Hello, everyone. We are on week 45 of the program with February coming to an end. Soon, 2 months would have gone by, leaving us with only 10 months in hand to get our goals to their destination. Okay, so you are still moving with your goals, you are still tracking with the system. Congratulations. Wow, you have made it so far, and I have so much admiration for you. You remind me of someone I know very well. Me. And you have to know that I really love myself, and by that virtue, I love you. So I don't want to apologize again for this audio instead of the video because, apologies also have a time limit. You can't keep apologizing for the same thing for the fifth time. I know so many people who do that often, but I am not one of them. But you see, this audio thing has become a blessing for me. First of all, it saves me time. I can record in the night, which for me is the best time. I can't do a video in the night because then the lighting becomes an issue. And also, most of all, doing these audios has given me a new vision to have the audiobook of The Wise Man Said in my voice. I have never had an audiobook in my voice. I always thought that was the worst idea ever. And now, after doing so many audios, I actually want to do it. I'm loving this experience. So, dear ones, welcome back this new Friday, hinting toward the end of February in the Creators of the Future workshop. Yay! So I'm still waiting for your dream boards. Even if you've made it and not posted it on our secret group on Facebook, no problem. As long as you have made them, it's all good and going in the right direction. So the universe is now busy aligning and realigning forces to reroute you toward your dreams. It's like now you have entered your destination in the Google Maps of the universe, and you can see the round circle turning to reroute your journey and your life in that direction. Don't feel bad if you have to take the way less traveled. If you have to travel some part of the journey alone, it's okay. Don't feel bad. Don't worry. Because no matter what your route, you can ensure that your loved ones become a beneficiary of your growth and of your success. There will be changes in your life. Get ready for them. I live my life guided by that universal energy, that force, which some people call God, that feeling that has its root in your heart that tells you, despite all logic and all advice, what is right and what is wrong for you and where your next step should be. I always go by that feeling of love, of instinct. It's almost as though I am very well tuned and channeled into that force, and no one can lure me away from it and no one can tempt me off it. And you probably know this too out of your own experience, that every time you have not followed your heart and your instinct, you have suffered. If happiness is that simple, I have protected my happiness with all my might and all my heart. So, oh dear ones, it's time to gear up for the big game. I'm going to put forth something very powerful for you this week. I went for a dinner that was hosted in celebration of a project where the group had contributed towards saving 200 elephants from being killed for their tusks. And at the get-together, they did something that was quite unusual. Since it was a small gathering, the host passed the mic around to everyone in the get-together and told them to introduce themselves. She said, "Tell us who you are and tell us what you do and what matters the most to you." Luckily, I was sitting on the last table since I was the last person to walk in, so I had the time to put my thoughts together, but I saw people hesitate and fumble and jumble or just exceedingly uncomfortable in introducing themselves. Some people even sounded hesitant to speak about who they are and what they do. And that, my friends, is a big thing. I started my career as a motivational speaker where I used to conduct personality development programs at the Indo-American Society. I used to do a 5-day workshop from Monday to Friday. Oh, those were the days. So in that workshop, I used to give a start assignment for everyone, which was to introduce themselves and tell the group about who they were, what they do, and what their vision was. It was the scariest activity ever for most people. And then at the end of the workshop, at the end of 5 days, I used to make them do the exact same exercise again. And every single time I have done this in repetition, I used to get goosebumps when people used to stand up confidently and proudly and tell us who they were, what they do, and what their vision was. Clarity about your own self, clarity about your work, and clarity about your vision brings so much power that you can light up a whole city. Now, while confidence is your winning card, you have gone through so many changes in the past 7 weeks. You have redone many decisions. You have changed your working style. You have modified your behavior. You have made adjustments in your family and your work. And there could be a sense of confusion or maybe obscurity about this new person that you have become. You definitely are not the same person who started this program in the first week of January. You have gone through so many changes emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and some of you even physically. I know Preet was aiming to get fitter. I know Ayman donated her hair for cancer patients. I know Parvati has been running and trying to keep her feet in good shape. I know Sharmi is gathering more emotional strength to keep her faith afloat despite negativity. I know Saurabh and Vishal have been struggling with time management and cutting out on so many comforts to make their business viable. I know the little Harisha, who probably is the youngest one in the group, all of 14 years, has turned into a celebrity in the making. She started her own professional Instagram account for her art. I know you guys are turning the world around. You are turning your world around. Now is the time to redefine yourself. Who are you? Not who were you. Who are you now? Who are you today? Who have you become in the past 2 months? Look at yourself in the mirror and you will see a different person. You are not the same person even from last week. A week ago, Harisha didn't have a professional account. She's been painting for years now. She didn't put it into a professional perspective. Probably people told her, "Oh Harisha, when you grow up, then you do this." You know what? When you grow up, she will be 10 years ahead of her friends. Because you see, when you start working early, it shapes you so beautifully that when you walk out into the world, you hold the potential of becoming a legend because you are ahead of the game. You have learned all the lessons. You have all the right attitude of learning. You have people interested in helping you because there is something about children who are gifted that invite support. Pick someone who you deem as legendary and you will find that they started very early in life, that when they walked into the game as adults, they had mastery over the game and other contestants. You are not the same person. So take some time for yourself this week, spend some time alone and look within. Who are you? Of course, I'm still Priya Kumar, but I am not the same person I was in December 2016. I was telling my team yesterday that I have the same 24 hours as I always did, but my work has increased by 20 times. I have never, ever worked so hard in my whole life, and I'm telling you that with all honesty, and I work very hard. That I have committed to 4 projects where I have no financial interest or gain, where my objective is only to give, to share, to help. I've always helped people all my life, but never in a systematic and structured way like how a job is. I have helped as and when needed, not as a planned and committed effort. That's new. I am a new Priya Kumar. I am someone who can see beyond my own interest and success and make it my personal business to help people reach their success and achieve their dreams. I am a new Priya Kumar. I am someone who has taken upon herself a challenge with unknown inconveniences to make a better world for as many people as I can. And I'm someone who has grown and expanded personally, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as a result. Now that's new. That's a new me, and I love it. In the past 7 weeks, I have launched 4 projects to make a difference in people's lives, including this YouTube program. I have started a new company, my publishing house, Books That Inspire. I have decided that this year, 2017, will be the year of the writer. I have taken up the challenge of writing 20 books this year. I have actively taken up working in my mother's trust to help 50 slum children. And I have decided to do international work in 2017. I want to expand my wings and embrace the world with my speaking work. I joined a club so I can have my own creative space to plan and create newer projects and spend time in playing a sport. Now, all of this is new. This never existed in my life in this magnitude. Never like this. Never all together. So if you ask me, Priya, tell us about you. Tell us about your work. And I say, like I've always been saying, oh, hello, I'm a motivational speaker. I speak at multinational corporates across the world on different topics. I'm an author of 8 books. Well, that is no longer even valid. That definition of me expired on 31st January 2017 when I set into motion my goals and vision and dreams. That is no longer who I am. So who am I and what do I do? I have to look at it from a new unit of time. Can I ask you to do something very personal, something that will change your life, something that has changed my life? Spend time with yourself. Go for a walk. Take a day off. Leave for work and then call in sick. Take your sick leave to heal your identity and free it from the past and create it in the honesty of this beautiful, aspirational person that you are today. Spend some time looking in the mirror. After a few minutes of admiration and hesitation, you will be able to see how you have changed, how your smile is warmer, how the lines on your face have eased out, how your expressions are more transparent, how your light shines through your eyes, and you will see divinity, because that is what I see in you, even though I have never met you, barring a few people here who I have. You will see, oh dear ones, how far you have come to being closer to who you really are. This amazing person that holds in him or her the potential to change the world with your gift, with your work, with your goodness, with your kindness and dedication, and for some, even with your suffering. No matter what you do, no matter what your business is, or is not, no matter what financial potential your goals hold, you will see for yourself. Because the greatest gift that your dreams give you is not what you get at the end of the journey, but who you become. Curtis Martin said those lines, and they were true then, and they are true now, and they will be true for eternity. I know you. I know who you are. I can see your transformation just through your messages and comments. I can see you have grown so much in your responses and in your style of handling your life and bringing it on a new, on a different, and a more worthy track. I can see how you all have come together as kindred souls to help each other, that you have extended the responsibility and love beyond yourself and are being there for each other. With what I see is that in a few weeks you will take over this program and I will be at the receiving end, having the opportunity to learn from you and to grow from your interaction. Can you see that? Can you see that in yourself? Can you see the change? Can you see the shift? Pause, stop. See this beautiful person that you have become and acknowledge and announce that. So, oh dear ones, tell me who you are, what you do, and what your goals and vision are. Tell me what your vision is. Tell me what purpose keeps you powered up, moving despite all odds to create a new world as you design it with your dream and your responsibility to the ones who live in it. Tell me, Harisha, who are you? And I'm sure she would say something like this. Hello, I am Harisha. I am someone who makes things happen. I'm confident. I'm clear about my goals and I am committed to it. I'm level-headed and I'm a source of goodness and positivity. I'm a great student. I'm a friend that adds value. I'm a daughter who holds her parents and their love close to her heart. I'm an artist. I'm training to be a professional. And my vision is to be the most revered artist in the world in the next few years. You can follow me on Twitter. I also have an Instagram account where I display my art. Tell me who you are, Parvati. And I'm sure she would say something like this. Hello, I am Parvati. I believe that impossible is nothing, and I challenge myself to be bigger, better, and stronger every day. I'm training to be the Iron Woman, and while that is a physical feat and accomplishment, I am all heart and all love at my core. I help people even when they don't ask. I spread and attract positivity. You can join me in my adventure. Even if you don't share the same goal, our journey together will enrich us both, because contribution is my greatest strength. And who are you, Preet? Who are you, Sharmi? Who are you, Himanshu, Kanchan, Meghna, Saurabh, Rahul, Garima, Jaymala, Ayman, Rami, Preeti, Arijit? Oh, I'm taking all of your names. Shivali, Neha, Minakshi, Jaymala, Meghna, who are you? Who is the new you, the real you? Do write here in the comment section. It will be the most inspirational page ever. I am eager to read and I am eager to be a part of you. You have to know this in all sincerity and in all honesty. I love you guys. So until next week, let's get busy redefining, recreating who we have become.